Sorry, Shannon. You the bearer of bad news. Mac Jones defended going low on Eli Apple, and the Patriots lost to the Bengals. Jones says, quote, I went down in front of him to kind of get in the way to stop him from slowing down Taekwon, who obviously could make the tackle there. I have all the respect for Eli and the Bengals. They played a great game. There's no hard feelings and definitely no intention to hurt anyone. All right, Shannon, are you buying this explanation from Mac Jones?
Hell no, I ain't buying that 3 for $1. Stop lying. You Skip, that Taekwon Underwood had done shot by Eli Apple. Taekwon Underwood ran 4.27.
Yep.
Eli Apple can't run 4.27 in a Volkswagen. Man, stop. Instead of just saying, I was wrong. It's a situation that I don't even know what the play was, Skip, because whether the Ramondre Stevens, I don't know what it was, but I think it ended up getting called back.
No.
Bro, you did a cheap.
It was unclear whether it was going to be allowed to be a touchdown.
Right.
Or not. Yeah.
That was a cheap move, Skip. Skip, look what Taekwon is already by him.
Yep.
You were trying to throw a block. What you blocking for?
Okay,
Skip,
he's saying he was trying to block a potential blocker.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that before.
Thank you. The other team got hold on, you do realize you're not supposed to try to help the other guy get to the end zone by blocking, right? Pratt is for the Bengals.
Yeah.
You play for the Patriots.
Yeah.
So why are you trying to block somebody? Well, I was trying to block the guy that was going to try and block Tyquan Thornton.
He's saying that Eli Apple would run down
Tyquan Thornton
and get ahead of him on a play that's full speed where you can't risk throwing hitting him behind the back, right? And get ahead of him and block him. And you're telling me you were trying to prevent that?
Right. Oh, what it was, Skip, you know what it was? It was the underhand that had him, and he shuffled the ball underhand.
Yeah,
and they said, right, and they said, so that's what the play was. Skip, that was intentional. That was intentional. He did get fined today. I think he got fined $11,000, a little over $11,000, but that was intentional. Don't give me that was a split-second decision. That was an intentional act. You were upset that you thought you had turned the ball over, and that's what happens, Skip. We see that a lot of times. When quarterbacks throw a pick, what do? They take off running, trying to make the interception. I'm gonna atone for the mistake that I made. Mm-hmm. So Mac Jones thought he had turned the ball over, so he wanted to atone. Well, I can't catch Pratt. Well, let me get somebody. Yep. And he could have seriously hurt Eli Apple. And I get some jacklegs out there talking about, well, that's Eli Apple. So what? Eli Apple got a bomb. Eli Apple got brothers and sisters that care about his safety and security, just like everybody else in the NFL. Yep. So don't give me that bull job that's just Eli Apple. Man, Mac Jones, that's so dirty. But hey, and I don't wish bad on nobody. But my grandma said, boy, you don't wish bad on anybody, but I ain't gonna wish good on them either. I ain't gonna wish bad on you, Mac Jones, but your day coming.
Yep.
Now, we done saw several instances. This ain't no one-off. Skip, it was a one-off. Okay. But we've seen several instances that somebody gonna come and they gonna knock your block off. And when they do, I'm gonna have me a glass of Laportier because you will have been more than deserving given your behavior and what you've done to guys. You don't do that. That's behind the plate. You can't do that, Skip. First of all, the guy's already passed you. Now, they already say, well, you can't block the quarterback, Skip. You remember you used to headhunt the quarterback. The first thing when you threw an interception, D lineman, linebacker, they'll run past wide receivers, try to knock the quarterback ass out. Your day coming back, because I know this, you're going to throw some interceptions with those jack legs that you got calling plays for you. You're going to turn it over. And when they do, I want 4 or 5 of them D linemen to make a beeline and drop hammer on your head.
When I read these remarks, this explanation from this young quarterback, I went LOL. I'd never seen anything like this attempted spin doctrine of what actually transpired. This is like Saturday Night Live routine material. Wait a minute. You're going to go low and block a potential blocker. I've never heard of this in my life. But I told you yesterday, in my lengthy career of covering the game you play, I have never, ever, ever heard of a quarterback who has been branded as a cheap shot artist and a dirty player.
I never have.
A quarterback?
No.
They're incapable. They're not in position to cheap shot. They get cheap shotted occasionally, and flags get thrown, and they're very protected. But what quarterback have you ever known who could even put himself in position to make dirty plays. But somehow this kid has pulled this off because, as you said, this wasn't a first. So what struck me last night as I thought about this is I bring up the name Grayson Allen.
Yes.
Do you remember Grayson Allen at Duke? Do you remember him early in his NBA career?
Yes.
Did he not have a screw loose?
Yes.
Because he couldn't keep himself from tripping players.
Yes.
Intentionally tripping players. And it got worse and worse. And he was lucky he didn't get his block knocked off by somebody, but he had Krzyzewski on his side. And finally, to his credit, he is... I'm assuming he had to undergo some kind of counseling to get this out of his psyche, but he did. And now he is a credible, productive player for a very good team, right? He plays very well for them. He starts a lot. He contributes.
Yeah, Skip, he's on that national. Remember his freshman year, he's on that national championship team.
No, he's
a good player, solid player.
He was a slam dunk champion coming out of Jacksonville, if I recall. But my point is, there's some screw loose here on Mac Jones because I don't know if we've been showing these plays, but
Brian Burns.
But the first one was the Brian Burns. He gets strip sacked and he reaches out and grabs his ankle and twists it and rolls over on him.
I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I said, well, no, he's trying to keep Brian Burns from going to get the ball. But bro, you
trying to hurt him.
And then you leg locked him.
Yeah, he's just trying to get revenge on him for getting strip sacked.
Right.
I've never seen it. It's like childishness. But that's pretty crazy. And then if we see the spikes high slide into the Bears safety, Brisker gets him in the man region. I don't know. This is so blatantly dirty where he just goes in with cleats up high.
They might teach that, Skip. They might teach that because Brady used to do that a lot. I think they teach that in New England.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right.
Because Brady got Ed Reed a couple of times. He got fined for a couple of those.
But that was so blatant. That looked like it was targeted, right?
And then they came right back and he threw a pick.
Yeah.
And I was happy.
Okay. All right.
I'm happy.
Okay. So we're seeing multiple instances of dirty plays from a quarterback.
Right.
Well, speaking of Brady, it's not Brady-esque. I mean, to me, Brady never had any reputation. It's not like they teach being a dirty quarterback.
Well, they tell you now for the most part, Skip, if you're the quarterback, just drop to the ground because they're coming. Now, if you away from the play, you drop to the ground, they can't do anything. Now, you get your butt in the way, I'm telling you, they're gonna put you through the dirt. They're gonna put you under the dirt. They're trying to.
Man. Well, he's got enough problems just trying to play the position.
But
it's hard enough,
man.
Get him.
They're going to
get him.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Absolutely.
And his quote yesterday on his radio gig was, "It's just part of the game." No, it's not.
No, it's not.
That's not part of the game.
Skip, I played me and Rodney Harrison. Yeah. And everybody know who Rodney is. He was with the great San Diego, with the Chargers. And then he goes to the Patriots and win a couple of Super Bowls. Skip, before we play each other, he's like, "Hey, Sharp, I'm coming. You know that, right? But it ain't gonna be cheap. It ain't gonna be dirty. Bro, I got you. Hey, nothing below the waist. I'm gonna hit you in your mouth. I want you to hit me in my mouth. As long as we keep it straight. Hey, we dap each other up. Okay. We go out there and play ball. Nothing cheap. That was cheap. That's bull. That's chicken. You know what, Skip?
It is.
And they're going to get you back. I'm telling you, they are going to get you. And don't go crying and talking about this ain't no part of the game because somebody going to cheap shot you and get you back. Now, remember now, the difference is you're not built to take no cheap shots.
No.
You're not built to take no blinds. You're not built like that. Somebody gonna peel your cap, bro. Cause they tired of this foolishness because they're already resentful because why, Skip? Quarterback gets all the protection to begin with. Yeah. And so now you're gonna take it somebody's knees, and everybody knows knees are the lifeblood of the NFL. That's your livelihood.
Yeah. So remember last week we had Patriot greats like Edelman and Vince Wilfork publicly criticizing Mac Jones for his pissy attitude because he's always scowling and fretting. He's complaining about something. And it's usually about Matt Patricia's play calls, and I actually sympathize over that.
Yes.
But the point is, his whole body language is just it's just so negative.
Right.
And then he takes out his frustration by cheap shotting the opposition. You in this league, they will get even with you, and Eli, it's coming.
I wish Eli would have known it was coming sooner and just dropped the knee right in his back. man, Skip, I hate that dirty stuff, man. I mean, look, football is already hard enough.
It just is.
Every time you step on the field, you one play away.
Yeah.
And I don't want that play to be dirty. Because, Skip, you got non-contact, and you see guys that got Achilles, you see ACL. It's already it's a collision sport. And now I got to worry about a quarterback cheap shotting me?
I don't know. And it's like Eli Apple. It's not a play. It's not a situation where you're expecting it from that guy.
Exactly.
What?
Exactly. Oh, it's just Eli Apple. So it'll be just Mac Jones because
Yeah.
Man, come on, man. Don't do no dirty pool. Hey, let's protect each other. Skip, it's already, like I said, it's a very physical, it's not a contact sport, it's a collision sport.
Yeah.
But at least I'm not gonna do anything dirty to try to harm you because I know you try to provide for your family just like I'm trying to provide for mine.
This kid is spilling over with audacity. Remember what he did before the season started? And it was back in the offseason. He took his receivers to Tampa to work out, and it's like, I'm coming for you, 12.
He's going to be spilling some guts.
Okay, yeah,
them D-Live, they're going to get something. They're going to get him.
Okay.
They're going to get him, Skip.
Good luck.
Just a matter of time. They're going to
get him. Man.
A collision sport. That is a very good description, especially with the topics we've covered already this morning, guys. All right. Is the Nets' 9-game win streak proof they're legit? Or, guys, do you think it's fool's gold? Let's get into some NBA on the other side of this break.